Oh, hi everybody. This is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I really hope you are happy today. Here we go then, something slightly different, something a little unusual because we are now live across YouTube. It's Wednesday. It is the 11th of November. We are almost halfway through November already. Just a few weeks before Christmas. I know some people are already talking about Christmas. Some people are already discussing the Christmas season. By the way, I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me all right? If you can hear me, please let me know. Say, Mr. Duncan, we can hear you loud and clear. And then I will be ever so pleased. So a lot of people have decided, you might not believe this, but there is a strange trend going on at the moment here in the UK. People are putting up their Christmas trees already because they feel so depressed and upset and down because of the new lockdown restrictions that are now in force here in England, that they've decided to start celebrating Christmas early. It is true, I'm not joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So that's what's happening here in England. We have lockdown. We are now approaching week 2 of lockdown. How is it going where you are? How are the restrictions affecting you? Do you have any restrictions where you are? So here in England, we now have almost, not quite, almost complete lockdown. Almost, not quite. So that is what is happening. Many people have decided to put their Christmas trees up in their houses as a way of making themselves feel better. So here in England, you might say that Christmas has already started, even though it's only the 11th of November. Can you believe it? It's true, I'm not joking. Can you see what I'm doing today? So you may have noticed that there are some Christmas lights on the thumbnail for this live stream. And that's because today I'm putting up some of my Christmas lights on the front of the house. This is something that I do every year, and yes, I have my old Christmas lights. Here they are once more. They are about to go on the house. I always like to have my Christmas lights on the house every year for two reasons. One, I think it makes the house look rather nice. Also, I think the neighbours like it as well. Not only that, but people on the Wrekin over there, can you see very far away there is a mountain? In fact, it's not a mountain, it's actually a hill. There are people on there, and sometimes they will stand on there and look at my Christmas lights. You can't see them very clearly, it's just a tiny dot of light, you see? Hello to the live chat. I will say hello very quickly to the live chat because I have a lot of work to do today. So during this live stream, I will be chatting to you, but also you will be watching me put up my Christmas lights here. So I do have some work to do, so I won't always be chatting to you, but I will be here right now, and you can share this very strange moment. You can share it with me. Hello to the live chat very briefly. Let's say hello to those on the live chat. Hello Rosa. Hello also Razwan. Palmyra is here. Oh, Luis Mendez is here as well. I'm on top of the roof. I'm on the roof of my studio. So directly underneath me is my studio where I normally produce my lessons. Another thing to mention is today they've actually forecast rain. So we might actually get a little bit of rain today, for which I apologise. So I might have to dive for cover, find some shelter, just in case we get some rain. Hello also to Oh, hello, Cristiano. Hello, Cristiano. Nice to see you here today. You may have heard in the news that here in the UK, we might have a vaccine. We might have actually created a vaccine to protect people from coronavirus. So we will see what happens there. Hello, Accent. Hello, Accent. Hello also to Abdul Vitas. Hello, Vitas. Nice to see you here as well. Don't forget to give my lovely live stream a thumbs up. Another thing you might notice behind me, you can see now that everything is looking very autumnal. So you can see there is the silver birch at the front of my house, and you can see already it started to turn gold as we now find ourselves in autumn. So it is autumn now. It is no longer summer, and winter is just around the corner. So today I thought I would push the boat out and try something different. Do you remember last Sunday I actually used that expression? If you push the boat out, it means you try something, you give something a try. Maybe something that will test your skills, maybe something you've never done before. You push the boat out. So I've decided to do something very unusual. I've decided to push the boat out and try something different on the roof of my studio. So I've never done this before. I am putting up the Christmas lights as we are just a few weeks away from Christmas. I think it's around 5 weeks before Christmas. So here we go then. What I'm going to actually do today, I'm going to put some lights above the railings. So there you can see the railings, and they are high up above the house. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put some lights above there so everyone can see them around the area in which I live. So I hope this won't be too boring. I will chat to you now and again, but I'm also going to show you exactly what I'm doing behind here. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm almost as high up as the birds. The birds are flying just above my head because I'm quite high up. So here we go then, let's get started because we only have around about 1.5 hours of light. So 1.5 hours from now, it will actually be dark. Can you believe it? Hello, Rosa. What a lovely view from your house. Thank you very much. I'm on the roof. I promise not to fall. Don't worry. Hello, Juan Gabriel, watching in Peru. Hello to you as well. What about you? Do you put Christmas lights on your house, or maybe inside your house, or perhaps if you are a person who loves Christmas, maybe you put a Christmas tree in your house. So here we go, no more talking. Let's put some Christmas lights up, shall we? Okay. You may notice here I have some poles. Now these poles are going to be used to raise the lights up, so they will be high up, so they can be seen easily, and also they will make a very attractive shape at the same time. Here we go then, watch and hopefully enjoy. You may notice I'm wearing my very old clothes, so I don't look completely smart today, for which I apologise. So I'm going to use this very useful stuff. It's a very strong type of tape, and you can use it for sticking things. So this is all I'm going to use to hold the poles behind me, because it's only for a short period of time. So these poles will be up temporarily, not permanently. Ooh. So as you can see, the poles are actually adjustable. I will move the camera slightly. So these poles can actually be adjusted up and down. So I can decide if I want my lights high up or low down. And of course I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. In fact, you might not believe it, but there is already something there from last year. So can you see? The pole is already there from last year. So actually, I don't need to do that one because it's done already. There it is. Ooh, fancy pants. So now I'm going to put the centre pole up in the middle, and slowly you will see what it is I'm about to do. Ooh. What do you think of it so far? Hi everybody! For those who just joined me and you're wondering what is going on, I'm actually on the roof at the moment putting up some Christmas lights because, well, we are around 5 weeks away from Christmas. So as you can see, I now have my poles. I have one there, a small one, a short one just there, and then we have the one in the middle and the one on the end. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have the lights go across like that. They will go up and then down, up, down, like that. And hopefully they will look very attractive when they're turned on. I will try my best anyway. So to allow me to string the lights, I am using some string, you see. So actually, string, the word string can be used as both a noun and also a verb. So this is actually called string, very tough, very strong. But also you can string something as a verb. So I am going to string my lights. I'm going to hang my lights. And this will help me to do it. So you will see what I'm doing next. You will see that I am going to use this string as a way of strengthening the wire that connects the lights together, you see. So even though these lights are very strong, they have to take a lot of beating from the weather, from the wind and the rain. So imagine what it's like here during the winter months when the weather is wild. Trust me, it gets very wild here. The weather can be very extreme around here. So now you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to string the lights along the top there. So already I've prepared the place in which my lights are going to hang. What is your accent? My accent is British. I'm English. I'm in England. What you can see behind me is the English countryside. So there it is, a little bit of English countryside live on YouTube on a Wednesday afternoon. It is now 23 minutes past 2 o'clock here in England. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. My Wednesday is okay, even though we are in lockdown at the moment. Lockdown started last week, so we are now approaching the second week of lockdown here in England. Don't forget to give me a like as well. Click that like button. Come on, click it. Click the like button, please. Thank you very much. Hello, Fly Audle or Audie. Hello, Fly. He is an old Englishman. That is true. That's true. You're not wrong. I agree with you. I am probably older than you. I think so. Okay, here we are. The most interesting part is the lights. And there is one thing that everyone has to do each year when they bring their lights out from the attic or out of the loft. So these normally spend most of the year up in the loft. So there they are, my Christmas lights. However, normally you have to untangle the lights because quite often they will become very tangled. So can you see these lights are very tangled? All of the wire has become tangled. So first of all I have to untangle the lights. I have to take out all of the knots and all of the tangles from the lights. So that's what I'm doing next. So this might take a few moments, but you can watch my strange process as I untangle my Christmas lights. Ooh. I have to be honest, this is the worst part of putting up your Christmas lights. Untangling all of the knots. Your lamps are very fragile. Fortunately, they are made of plastic. So actually they are very strong. So you can drop them and you can knock them around. So they will be all right. So don't worry about that. Is this your terrace? Yes, it is the roof terrace above my studio. So that's the first half done. So now you can see what it is I'm actually doing. Hello Iris Gray and also Don Gray Music. Hello to you. Welcome to my live stream. Broadcasting to you now from the top of my roof. And if you haven't already guessed, I am putting up my Christmas lights 5 weeks before Christmas. Yes, Fly Audi says, after this you can have a party on your roof. I think so, that's a very good idea. The only problem is, I can't have any guests, you see, because we are still in lockdown here in England. So that's one of the things that is happening right now in England. Everyone has to stay at home. Most people are deciding, or they have decided to actually stay at home. In Canada, people start putting Christmas ornaments around this time because the weather gets too cold and they can't go out after. You are right. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this at the moment, because the weather at the moment is quite nice. In fact, it's very warm. You might notice that I'm wearing my short sleeves on my shirt. In fact, I've decided to roll my sleeves up, you see? So that's what I'm doing. And the reason why I'm doing it today is because the weather is quite nice. It's around 13 degrees Celsius today. Can you believe it? It's very mild. I don't know why, but we are having some lovely warm weather at the moment. So that's the reason why I'm doing this today outside, you see? Anyway, I must carry on because I only have 1 hour of light before it gets dark. Because it gets dark in England at around about 4 o'clock. So it starts to get dark at around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because winter is on the way. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mr. Duncan, what are you going to do with the rest of those lights? Well, the lights are now going to come down, and then I will put some extra lights, and they will go along the top of the railings along there, you see? So all along there will also be some lights. So that's why I have 2 sets of lights. Not 1 set, but 2. So that's the reason why. Hello to India. Hello, India. Nice to see you here today. Mr. Duncan, that deck railing looks too low. You are right. One of the things you have to remember if you are up high, you have to be very careful not to fall. It's my advice. So this is one of Mr. Duncan's top tips. If you are planning to go up onto the roof of your house, please be careful. Don't fall, whatever you do. I don't advise it, ever. Sorry about that. Mr. Steve is actually at the window. There's Mr. Steve. Can you see Mr. Steve? There's Mr. Steve. It would appear that we can't get away from Mr. Steve. Whatever he's get. Hello, Mr. Steve.
Did I just shock you, Mr. Duncan?
Steve just gave me a big shock then. I wasn't expecting to see Mr. Steve at the window. Yes, you did. You did. You frightened the life out of me then. Are you okay, Steve? Is that it?
Fine.
Yes.
I'm well.
You should be working.
I know. I'm going back now.
Get back to work.
Don't want to get told off.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
So we can never get away from Mr. Steve. I'm sorry about that. Did you see that? I don't know what Steve was doing, but he just gave me a heart attack. Yes, Mr. Steve is here. I'm Yasser. Hello, I'm Yasser. Nice to see you. I have to carry on with my lights. Just a moment. I will be back with you. I know this isn't the most exciting YouTube video you've ever seen, but at least it's live. At least I'm making an effort, unlike some people. Ooh. Now to hold the lights in place, I'm going to use some little clips. Can you see these? So these are things that I normally use in my studio for clamping things, such as wires or pieces of paper, or maybe my green screen. So quite often I will use these to clamp things, to keep them in place. So I'm going to use these little clips to hold the lights in place as well. Matthew Brunson says, Mr. Duncan, I am having surgery. What is happening to you? What type of surgery are you having? I hope it's nothing too serious. Anyway, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes very well indeed. Hello, Nep. Hello, Nep, watching in Japan at the moment. Mr. Steve, can you please come out and talk to us? Sadly, Mr. Steve can't do that because he is supposed to be working at the moment. So, Mr. Steve, because it's only 20 minutes to 3 o'clock, you see, I will show you the time right now. You see? So now you know it's definitely live. Mr. Duncan, I am having jaw surgery. So you are having surgery on your jaw. Okay, I hope it goes well on Friday. I will keep my fingers crossed for you. Okay, that's the first part done. I will stop and have a little chat with you for a moment. Hello to Nessar. Hello Nessar, nice to see you here. You live in a very nice place. Yes, it's lovely here, very peaceful, very quiet. All you can hear today is the sound of me talking, and also you might hear the birds as well. Hello. Hi. The birds are saying hello. I know you. I follow you on Twitter. Ugh. The next lights. We have the next set of lights to put up. The next set of lights. Mr. Duncan, I hope you can be ready for Christmas. I will try my best. But as I said earlier, as I mentioned earlier, there are people already celebrating Christmas. They've actually put their Christmas tree and their Christmas lights up in their houses. So there are some people who are so fed up, they are sick and tired, they've had enough. So as a way of cheering themselves up, they've decided to put their Christmas lights and their Christmas trees up in their houses. But don't worry, I'm not putting my Christmas tree up just yet. It's a little bit too early, to be honest. So now you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm actually making the lights go all the way around the railings. So they go along the top, also down each side, and along the bottom of the railings as well, like that. Can you see? Beep. Just there and just there. I can't wait to switch them on. I bet they will look lovely. Hello to Jamila. Hello, Jamelia. I haven't seen you for a long time. Hello there. Welcome to this very unusual live stream on a Wednesday afternoon. Hello, Partap. I know it's not your birthday today. And no, this is not for your birthday celebrations, not even for your fake birthday celebrations. Definitely not. Hello to, oh, hello, Vitas. Yes, today is Remembrance Day, this morning at 11 o'clock. So at the 11 hour, on the 11th of the 11th, is when a lot of people observe a 2-minute silence for those who died in all wars. So not just the First World War, but also the Second World War as well. And all wars, in fact. Hello to... I can't read some of these names. Do you know why? Because I haven't got my reading glasses. I normally wear my reading glasses. As someone said earlier, Mr. Duncan, you are a very old man. And yes, you're right, I am. Because I need my reading glasses. But unfortunately, unfortunately, these are not my reading glasses. These are my normal sight glasses. And sadly, I can't read the writing on the screen very well. Sorry about that. As you can see, I'm very, very old. I've been on YouTube for 14 years doing this. I've been living on the roof of my house for over 14 years. I get very lonely up here. I make it look so easy. So there it is. That's the Christmas display for this side of the house, and I think it's worked out quite well. if there will be a strong wind, the lights might be damaged. Fortunately, I don't know why, these lights are very strong, so they can take a lot of wind, a lot of rain. They are waterproof, and most importantly of all, they are low energy, so they only use a little bit of electricity to power them. So in one night, I think maybe it will cost maybe 5 or 10 pence to actually operate these lights. So they use very little electricity, which is good for the environment. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mr. Duncan, where are you going to connect these to? How are you going to get the electricity into those lights? Well, I have 2 power cables here. These will go into the house. So these actually will be powered from inside the house. They will go into the house, and then I will simply plug them into the electricity supply and they will come on. I hope. I hope after all this they actually work. That would be funny, wouldn't it? After doing all this, the lights actually don't work. Trust me, that has happened before. It has happened in the past. I've actually put Christmas lights on the tree in the past. And guess what? When I came to switch them on, they didn't work. So I had to take the lights off the tree because they had broken, unfortunately. But these will work, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm going to connect these, not today, because it's too early, but I will be connecting them. Oh, hello, can I say hello to Racer? I have solar Christmas lights in southern Spain, and they have, oh, we have many hours of sunshine, and they turn on automatically. Well, you are very lucky. As you can see here, during the autumn months and also winter months, we don't get much sunshine. So solar panels and also solar lights, they wouldn't operate for very long, unfortunately. So there, these are ready to go into the house. I will feed those into the house later on. In fact, Mr. Steve, are you there? No, I don't think Steve can hear me. Right. Okay, I will do that later on. So now you can see the lights are done. That's it. That's all there is to it. So this is what I do every year. I put these lights up every year. Hello to Daisy Cow. Oh, well done, Mr. Duncan. You are such an artist. Yes, but what type of artist? I wonder. Thank you, Daisy. Very kind of you. Can I say hello to Nova? Nova Crafts. Thanks for watching today. Mr. Duncan, with your beard, you look like Sean Connery. Oh, really? Hello, my name is Sean Connery. I'm very pleased to meet you. Yes. I am on the roof, but I can say that I am shaken but not stirred. Hello to Nova Crafts. Hello again. I think I said hello to you just. Mr. Steve is working at the moment. Unfortunately, because this is a normal day for working, Mr. Steve is actually working in his office right now. That's what he's doing. I don't need this. I don't need this at all. So I can throw this down off the roof like this. See you later. That's gone. For those who are wondering what the hell is this, I am putting up my Christmas lights. That's what I'm doing today. And guess what? My job is finished. That's it. That's all I have to do. I hope you've had a good live stream. I hope you've enjoyed this. And I hope you've enjoyed the view as well, because it's looking rather nice today. Can you see? We have a lot of autumnal colours at the moment. Looking over towards one of the most famous landmarks around this area. Something called the Wrekin Hill. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I can zoom in on myself. Oh, you know, I did not realise I could do that. Look at that. Oh, that looks so professional. Oh, very nice. So today I'm using my iPad. I haven't used my iPad before for live streaming. So this is the first time that I've ever used my iPad on the live stream. And it seems to work quite well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks very professional. Oh, wow. And you can really see the definition of my beard as well. I'm quite surprised by that, to be honest. Hello, Showtrix. Beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. Please, can we stop the compliments? Because it will go straight to my head and my ego will become very large indeed. Thank you for watching today. I will be going soon. How old are you, Mr. Duncan? I am younger than my hair, but I'm older than my teeth. How's that? What happens if it starts to rain? Will the lights become wet? Yes, they will. Fortunately, they are waterproof, so they are sealed from the water and the weather. So it doesn't matter, you see. So even if it rains, these lights will still work. They will not break. You look cool today. Thank you, Jaya Roy. You are very kind. I really do wish that I had put on my reading glasses today. I really do. Giovanni, hello Giovanni, watching in northern Italy. Actually, I've been following you for a long time, but only recently I've had the opportunity to pop up on your live chat. You have been so helpful with my English. Thank you very much. Now, normally this is what I do. I talk about the English language. I help you with your English. I talk about lots of different subjects. For example, today I'm up on the roof I'm desperately finding something to do during lockdown, because here in England we are now in lockdown. That means people have to stay at home. If you can work from home, you are encouraged to do it. So of course I work from home because I have my studio here. I have all of my live streaming equipment here, you see. So that's the reason why I'm able to do that from home. Are there any English language schools in your town? Asks Tala. Tala rocks. Hello to you. No, there are no English teaching schools, no English teaching centres here in Much Wenlock, because the place I live in is very small, you see. It's very small. I had a very strange message this morning on Instagram. Someone said, "Oh, Mr. Duncan, we like your style. Would you like to be part of our promotion for our products?" And I looked at their website and they actually sell watches. Can you believe it? So I don't know. I'm not sure if it's genuine or maybe it is some sort of con. I don't know. My dear English teacher, since 2015, you now have your look, your new look. Yes, I do. A lot of people have commented on my beard. I don't know if I will keep it. I might get rid of it. I might shave it off. But at the moment, I'm keeping my beard, even though Steve, between you and me, can I let you in on a secret? Steve hates the beard. He hates it. He doesn't like it at all. So, unfortunately, Mr. Steve does not like my beard. Mr. Duncan, you are ignoring my chat. I am actually new, and it is making a bad impression. Can I just see what your name is? Unfortunately, I'm not wearing my reading glasses. Shadow Ladka. Hello, Shadow Ladka. Hello and welcome to my live show on the roof of my house. Putting up my Christmas lights. I know, Mr. Duncan, it's too early. It's too early today. You can't put your Christmas lights up yet. It's too early. What type of watch are you wearing? The watch I'm wearing at the moment is just a very basic watch. It is my Timex watch. So this is a very useful little watch, not very expensive. So it doesn't matter if this gets damaged, you see. So that's the reason why I'm wearing this outside. I'm not wearing my expensive Lithuanian watch today outside, just in case I break it, you see. Please, sir, can you now go inside the house? Oh, I see. Have you had enough of me? Do you want me to go back inside? Yes, the watch I am wearing at the moment is just my old Timex watch. So I can keep an eye on the time. You can see now, it is now 25 minutes past 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. I will stay with you for a few more moments and then I will go. Do you have a Christmas tree, Mr. Duncan? Hello, Hak Lao, watching in Vietnam. I don't have a Christmas tree at the moment. So at the moment there is no Christmas tree. However, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of people here in the UK are now putting their Christmas trees up in the house to cheer themselves up during this strange lockdown period. A lot of people are feeling rather annoyed at the moment. They're feeling rather annoyed because we are now in lockdown again for the second time this year. Parisa says, I think a beard would suit Mr. Steve. No, I don't think he will do that. I don't think Mr. Steve is going to grow a beard somehow. Do you do any real English class? Talia, yes, normally, well, on my YouTube channel, so if you are watching this now, underneath, you can find all of the playlists. So under this video there are lots of playlists for my English lessons. So yes, I do teach English as a second language. I've been doing it here on YouTube for over 14 years. I was virtually the first ever English teacher on YouTube. Did you know that? Well, now you do. Hello also to hello Bunty. Hello Bunty Pasta. How are you today? Do you have something to say to us? Do you have something interesting to say to us? I hope so. There are some very interesting messages coming up. I was raised in a broken home. My faith was a drunk carpenter. Oh, interesting. Is that a piece of music? It sounds like the opening line of a country and western song. Let's see if I can. I was raised in a broken home, and my faith was a drunk carpenter. I lived down by the river, and I always felt so glum. I would sit around every day in lockdown, lazily on my bum. Did you like my song there? My country and western song. Sir, I am new on your channel. Can you please show the place where you are? The place is looking very beautiful. Thank you very much. The place I live in is called Much Wenlock. It is in England, and it is, I suppose you could say, it is in the West Midlands of England, very close to Wales. So Wales is not very far away from where I live. Maybe I can give you a close look. Maybe I can zoom in on the landscape. Let's see, shall we? Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh. So there it is. There is where I am now. I have zoomed in, but it doesn't look very clear, so I don't think I will do that again. Sorry about that. It wasn't very clear, I know. Mr. Duncan, it is all out of focus. Is that better? Let's keep your beard when you become Santa Claus. Do you know what? I think that is a brilliant idea. I might keep my beard. I might let my beard grow very long, and then I could be Santa Claus at Christmas. I could do a special Christmas lesson, and maybe I could dress up as Santa Claus, and then I will have a real Santa Claus beard. Do you know what? I think that is a great idea. I can hear the chirping of the birds. Hello, Beef. I think there's nothing cooler than being a lone wolf, except at picnics where you don't have a partner for the wolf wheelbarrow races. Well, do you know what? I can understand your problem. I really do empathize with that problem. I remember years ago we used to have glorious summers here in England, and we used to have these wonderful summer fetes. So people would gather together and they would have lots of fun. And one of the things we would do, we would have something called wheelbarrow races. Wheelbarrow races. So we would put people inside wheelbarrows and we would push them along. It sounds like a very strange thing to do. Do you have any pets? No, I don't. I have no pets. I suppose Mr. Steve is a pet, I suppose. Can you please read my chat? Says Shadow Ladka. I have read your chat. I said hello to you. Hello also to, oh, Guadeloupe. Hello, Guadeloupe. Philip. Hello, my dear. I'm happy to be here again. Thank you very much for joining me. I won't be here much longer. Well, I don't mean I'm going to die. I mean I won't be here much longer on the live stream. So don't panic. Don't panic, everyone. I'm not leaving this world just yet. Do you have a favourite football team? Not really. I don't actually follow football. I will be honest with you. I'm not a football fan. So no, I don't follow football at all, to be honest. I do not. Hello to Aris, watching in Indonesia. Can I say a big hello to Indonesia? Nice to see you here as well. I'm getting some very interesting messages on my live chat today. Very unusual. Which brand of watch do you wear, Mr. Duncan? Well, at the moment, this is just my Timex watch. It's very cheap. I think this was about, I don't know, about £30. And can you believe it? I bought this 8 years ago. So I've had this watch for 8 years. And it still has the same battery inside. So for 8 years, this watch has been working on the same battery, which is amazing, really. Hello, teacher and folks. I'm from the planet Earth, and I don't like March. I'm getting some very strange messages today. Can I just say, Chiru Ragu is here. Hello to you. Thanks for joining me today. Yes, it is a very unusual live stream because I was putting up my Christmas lights here, you see. So that's what I'm doing today. What about you? How are you spending your lockdown period? So many people now in England are having to stay at home. Some people are going to work. There are lots of very brave people working in our hospitals, taking care of all those who are unwell at the moment. Raphael says, I remember watching your first video on YouTube 14 years ago. It's true. I started making my lessons 14 years ago. It is true. I'm not lying. I was literally the first English teacher on YouTube. Did you know that? Really? You didn't know that? Well, now you do. Where are you standing now? Asks Sing King. Hello, Sing King. I am now standing on the roof of my house. Well, in fact, I'm standing on the roof of my studio in a place called Much Wenlock. So this is a small area of the county of Shropshire. So Shropshire is in England. It is a large county. And the area that I'm in is called Much Wenlock. So that's where I am at the moment, standing on the roof of my house, and as you can see, it's a rather nice day today. It's pretty nice. I have to say, I think I've made a brilliant job of my lights. I think my Christmas lights look wonderful. I can't wait to turn them on. Hello, Nessar, who says your beard is very spooky and it looks stunning. Thank you very much. Mr. Duncan is an interesting thing. I know you are a fan too of Depeche Mode. Yes, I love Depeche Mode. I love their music. Of course, I was a teenager in the 1980s. I was a teenager, so I love 1980s music. The Human League, Soft Cell, Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, U2. Day Night asks, are you married? Oh, why? Why? Are you interested? Do you want to get hitched? Trust me, you definitely don't want to marry me. I am quite a handful. Day night? No, I'm not married. Not yet, anyway. Maybe soon. Who knows? Hello also to... Oh, can I say hello to Japan? Oh, hello, Japan. I haven't said hello to Japan today, so I'm going to do that right now. Hello, Japan. Nice to see you here as well. I checked your video from 15 years ago, and I know that too. You must be knowing English a lot more than the dictionaries. Well, I'm not sure about that because there are many, many words in the English language. There are many ways of using words. So even if you know all of the words in the English language, you have to also know all of the definitions as well. So don't forget, many English words have more than one definition or one meaning. So okay, interesting. Daisy Cow says, did you know on the BBC YouTube video there is a pair of socks just like yours? Is there really? Oh yes, don't forget the Pet Shop Boys. One of my all-time favourite groups from the 1980s when I was growing up as a young teenage lad. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine me being a teenager? Oh dear. Yes, the Pet Shop Boys, always on my mind. You are always on my mind. Definitely. Thank you. I can't read the writing, it's too small. I'm so old. Wait there. Hello, Dested Sparsh. I like your names today. Some of your names are very interesting. How much were your lamps? The lights behind me, they are around £30, which is quite cheap when you think about it. So they are £30, that's how much they cost, and I've had these for a very long time. So even though they're very cheap, they do last for many years. So I've had these lights behind me for a very long time, and they still work. And they only cost £30. Isn't that amazing? Excuse me. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat because I've been talking for nearly 1.5 hours. Why is Christmas coming so soon? Is it because of your quarantine? Maybe. It might be, you see, because a lot of people now are celebrating Christmas early. As I mentioned earlier, people around England are now putting up their Christmas trees. They feel so depressed and so sad because they are in lockdown. They've actually decided to put their Christmas tree up. In fact, one of my neighbours told me this morning that their daughter has actually put their Christmas tree up. So there are people at the moment in this country actually celebrating Christmas, even though it's still 5 weeks before Christmas arrives. It's a very long time before Christmas, but there are people already celebrating the season of goodwill. Very nice. Anyway, I'm going in a moment. I've been here for 85 minutes. Yes, 1 hour and 25 minutes I've been here. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. It's been a little bit unusual, something different, something strange maybe for some people. And this is the first time that I've ever done a live stream putting up my Christmas lights. I've never done it before. So if you are watching today, guess what? You have watched a historic live stream. It will go down in history. The best gift for Christmas would be snow. Ah, well, it's very interesting that you should mention that, because at the moment there is no snow forecast at the moment, because at the moment here in England it's very warm, it's very mild. Today it's around 14 degrees. So today it's been very warm, and that's the reason why I'm on the roof putting up my Christmas lights. Thank you very much, Mr. Duncan. Take care, and I will see everyone soon. Thank you, Vitas. That is very kind of you. I will not switch the lights on yet because it is too early, you see. So all I'm doing today, I'm putting the lights up, but I won't be turning them on yet because it's a little bit too early, unfortunately. Parisa says goodbye, Mr. Duncan. Thank you also to, oh, hello to India. Hello, India. Wow, you are watching so far away. Is it warm where you are at the moment? Because I know in India, the temperature can sometimes become very hot, very high. I will be with you on Sunday. Don't forget, my normal live stream is every Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. So that is when I am on YouTube normally. So normally I am with you every Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. Thank you, Beatrice. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget, you can watch the live stream again, and later there will be captions as well. So you can watch this all over again if you want. And why not? You can watch this later and there will be captions later on. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. It has been very unusual. We have nearly 300 people watching at the moment. Wow, I can't believe it. I've only just noticed that there are 300 people watching. I wonder where you are. Where are you at the moment? Is there anyone in England? Is there anyone watching at the moment in England? And if there is, what are you doing during this crazy lockdown period? Are you doing something interesting? Some people have decided to take up a new hobby during lockdown. So there are many things you can do. Maybe you can read some books, or maybe you can learn a new skill. So that is something I'm doing at the moment. I'm actually teaching myself a new skill. And I am trying to learn how to use After Effects, Adobe After Effects. It is a type of video editing software, but you can do lots of special effects with After Effects. So that is what I'm doing at the moment. I am actually learning to use some new computer software. So there are many things you can do during lockdown. You can learn a new subject, learn a new skill, maybe educate yourself with some new knowledge that you didn't know before. So there's lots of things you can do. Or of course, another thing you can do, you can stand on the roof of your house putting up Christmas lights. Where are you, Ghost? Oh, thank you very much. Where are you, Ghost? You mean me? I'm on the roof of my house at the moment. Oh, Gennaro says Black Sabbath. Oh, yes, of course. Black Sabbath was a very popular group in the, I think in the late 70s and 1980s, and also into the 1990s as well. Very famous group, Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne. Do you remember when Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a bat? I'm not sure if he really did it. Did he really do that? Or was it just a publicity stunt? I don't know. Hello to... Oh, hello to... The live chat is going by so quickly. I can't keep up with it. Can you please type slowly? Can you please tell me your name? Oh, my name. My name's Duncan. Some people call me Dunk. My neighbours call me that idiot with the camera. Hello, Alex. Alex Wilson. That sounds like an English name. Are you in England? And what are you doing? Are you in lockdown like me? Can you see what I'm doing? So now we are in lockdown, I am trying to find things to do. I'm trying to learn some new skills. Also today I've decided to come up on the roof and put my Christmas lights up. How did I get here? Asks Charmaine. Hello, Charmaine. How did I get here? That's a very interesting subject. Well, one night, your mummy and daddy, they got very excited and they thought, let's turn the television off and do something more interesting. And then you appeared, you see? So that's how you got here. I'm glad I was able to answer that question. Thank you very much for your company today. So many people are here. 312 people. Yes, Ozzy Osbourne is a very interesting person. Did you know he comes from Birmingham? That's why he has a Birmingham accent. A lot of people think he talks like that. Yeah, hello there. My name's Ozzy Osbourne and I come from Birmingham. That sort of thing. So Ozzy Osbourne has a sort of Birmingham accent, and that's the reason why he talks the way he does. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Duncan, for your lovely live chat. Thank you very much. Yes, my name is Duncan. For those wondering, they call me Duncan. That is the name that my mummy and daddy gave to me when they were sober. And they haven't been sober since. Hello to India. Hello also to, oh dear, I really do wish that I put my reading glasses on. This is very embarrassing. Could you please tell us some words to use when we are really mad at our boss? Well, I suppose it depends what you are mad about. Why are you so angry at your boss? What has your boss done? Perhaps your boss might be angry at you, you see. Maybe you've made a mistake at work. Maybe you've done something wrong. Maybe you were late. So there are many reasons why your boss can be angry at you, and I suppose there are many reasons why you can be angry at your boss. But I wonder what it could be. Bye to all the classmates. Stay safe and sound. Thank you, Palmyra, for that. I am going in a moment. Mr. Duncan, you are doing your live stream on the roof. Yes, I am. I'm on the roof. But don't worry, things aren't that bad. Don't worry, I'm not going to jump, okay? I'm on the roof, but I'm not going to jump off. Today, I've been putting up my Christmas lights. See, very nice. Thank you very much for your company. I'm going now because it's starting to get cold. To be honest, it's starting to get very cold. Thanks for your company. And as you can see, I have now put my Christmas lights up above the house. Look. Ta-da! So in a few weeks' time, all of my neighbours will be able to see my beautiful Christmas lights. And also the people up there on the Wrekin at the top of the hill. They will climb up to the top of the hill and they will look at my beautiful Christmas lights. Thanks for your company. I'm going now because it's absolutely freezing. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying thanks for watching. I will see you on Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time is when I'm with you next. Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time, and we will talk all about English, the English language, and lots of other subjects as well. And Mr. Steve will be here as well. This is Mr. Duncan once again saying thanks for watching. See you on Sunday and take care. Enjoy lockdown. If you are in lockdown at the moment, try to make the best of it. As I always say, sometimes adversity is a good opportunity to find something new to do with your life. Who knows? Who knows what this will lead to? Thank you very much for your company. I'm going now, definitely, because I am freezing cold. I can feel my bones beginning to chill. And of course, you know what's coming next. Ta-ta for now. Bye.